I just want to protect her, you know? I don't want her to lose it. I don't want her to, you know, go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. So, yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away.
I expect to see a lot of strange things take place. I expect to see the defense team do a lot of steps to lighten the image of Combs.
I get it. So you see some guys struggling with that. You see Bieber struggling with that. You see some of these guys struggling with that.
They can't get it out of their head. They can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your...
Here at Elite Echo, you have a front row seat to the secrets they've attempted to conceal. We reveal the unsaid, decipher the coded communications, and reveal the backstories that never make the news. You're in the proper place if you're prepared to delve deeply into the shadows of power and celebrity. Hit the like button and tell a friend who should see the video, because what's about to happen is absolutely stunning. Let's get started. Week 2 of the Diddy trial has ended, and you know who's finally coming forward: Justin Bieber. Yes, he's now took a strong stance and made a fresh public statement specifically targeting Sean Diddy. Combi Me's just dropped, and everything is coming out, revealing who the actors are, naming names, and revealing what actually transpired behind closed doors. Prosecutors recently released startling receipts and concrete evidence that connected Diddy to a group of A-list celebrities. This revelation demonstrates that Diddy wasn't operating the business alone. He had significant backup. It turns out that some of the most well-known and influential figures in the game were aiding Diddy in concealing the truth. They weren't merely quiet. They were defending him. Now that the heat is on, they're all being pulled straight into the flames.
By Michael B. Jordan, Kanye West, and more celebrities were name-dropped at Sean Diddy Combs' trial. As jury selection in the mogul sex trafficking trial got underway May 5th in New York, NBC News reports prospective jurors were shown a list of more than 100 names of people and places that may be referenced during the trial, including actors Michael B. Jordan, Mike Myers, and rapper Kanye West. While the aforementioned celebrities are not implicated in the case, the potential jurors were asked whether they knew any of the names listed and whether it would impact their ability to be impartial, per the outlet. Attorneys did not share an explanation for the list.
The jury was just presented with an astounding list of over 100 names by the prosecutors, and we're not talking about just any old people. This list is full of A-level celebrities, all of whom will be mentioned during the trial.
Justin Bieber, breaking his silence on the ordeal after months of speculation over their one-time relationship. His rep telling ET, although Justin is not among Sean Combs' victims, there are individuals who were genuinely harmed by him. Shifting focus away from this reality detracts from the justice these victims rightfully deserve. Bieber's questionable connection to Diddy piquing interest online as the rap mogul's indictment for sex trafficking and racketeering charges, which he denies, made headlines.
While the public is supporting, Cassie Hollywood is playing a different game behind closed doors. Kanye West has already demonstrated which side he truly supports, and the most outrageous part is that some of these celebrities are quietly working behind the scenes to try to get Diddy pardoned by Trump. Yes, you read correctly, they are working for a political favor to save him.
Got me a Lamborghini.
Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last time.
He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than to be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Oh, apparently not.
Everything ain't for everybody.
This all comes as Bieber's followers are worried for him, the singer's erratic social media posts causing concern week after week, the Beliebers asking if what he's seen behind the scenes of the industry...
Representatives for Justin Bieber have released a statement, and they claim that it has people talking, marking the first time that Justin's team has spoken out since Diddy was charged. Although Justin was not directly abused by Diddy, he is aware of the sinister activities that were taking place behind the scenes, and supports anyone who has the courage to come out. However, this is what is making people wonder. Since he knows deep down that what he saw and heard was real and not made up, Justin has never denied the abuse that occurred, questioned it, or stated why it was alleged, although he hasn't revealed every detail. Yet he is obviously telling people that the truth is far more repulsive than anyone had imagined.
48 hours. Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy.
They're having the times of their lives, like hanging out and what we doing. Hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I been given custody. He signed to Usher. I had legal guardianship of Usher. You know, he did his first album. I did Usher. I don't have legal guardianship. 48 hours. For the next 48 hours, he's with me. So and we gonna go. Full crazy.
Allegations are resurfacing about Diddy's relationship with Justin, raising serious questions. Some claim Diddy used Justin to get close to other celebrities and allegedly involved him in disturbing elite circles. Whispers about inappropriate behavior have circulated for years, with insiders suggesting Diddy may have crossed serious lines. Around that same time, Justin's behavior began to spiral. He started getting into trouble, acting out, and showing signs that something was seriously wrong. Now old footage is being re-examined, clips of Justin at parties with Diddy looking visibly tense and uncomfortable. The energy feels off. Viewers are asking, was something darker happening behind the scenes hidden? Beneath the surface of fame and Hollywood glamour?
Man, you good?
I'm good. How are you?
All right, young brother, everything's good?
Everything's
Selling
great.
out arenas and everything? Starting to act different, huh?
No,
You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you tried to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot. But you never really got my number, so.
Correct. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
Tell you my number.
Yeah.
Justin has come out and stated unequivocally that Usher didn't simply let him down, damaged his career, according to insiders, because Usher only signed Justin as a favor to Diddy, who was having trouble locking him down at the time. However, once Justin was inside, Usher handed him over directly to Diddy, and that choice changed everything. Over the years, Justin has taken some significant steps to sever ties, completely separating himself from both Usher and Diddy, and get this, he even declined Usher's invitation to perform at the Super Bowl.
Back out anytime soon.
I'm scared to figure it out. I'll fucking run it to the Harry Potter.
I do feel sorry for him. We're all trying to bombard.
Yeah, honestly.
Has revealed how the attention almost broke him. He stated in an interview with Apple Music that the anguish he endured still plagues him, and that he harbors a great deal of shame. He has also stated that one of his main objectives at this time is to shield up incoming musicians from suffering the same fate as he did.
Welcome to the family, John. Bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy.
He's doing friends. We love it.
However, he is still plagued by those memories. Young Justin's narrative illuminates a harsh reality. His substance abuse issues weren't just crazy behavior, they were a means of numbing the pain, the stress, and everything else he had to go through. Hollywood can be a perverse environment where young talent is thrust into the spotlight frequently with little to no protection, and regrettably, some families choose to ignore it as long as the money keeps coming in.
Usher was instrumental in starting your career.
What does that have to do with this litigation, Mr. DeKalb? This is just you trying to harass the client.
Before we came back here, you had asked me.
She's gonna let her read back the question. Thank you for your memory.
I was found on YouTube. I think that I was detrimental to my own career.
Is that the business is set up to protect people like him, which is the only reason he was able to continue this for so long without being stopped. There is no way Dee did this alone.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. So yeah, it's hard because I want her to know that, she can count on me, but at the end of the day, I don't want to never gonna force myself to be in relationship with her. It has to be natural, right? So I just kind of, you know, let her do her thing, and if she ever needs me, I'm gonna be here for her. But
Usher already knew exactly what Diddy was about. According to sources, when he was just 13, Diddy took him to his so-called puffy flavor camp. From that point on, Usher saw everything he was aware of the dark side and the types of things Diddy was involved in, particularly with regard to minors. Despite this knowledge, Usher still gave Justin over, and that choice didn't just change Justin's career, it also put him in the same toxic cycle that began with Usher, and ultimately pulled Justin in as well. You better go down there and meet.
Can't get it out of their head. The things that they did, no matter how they did it, whether they were drunk or high or whatever, you gave up your man card. You need therapy. And that's the thing that hurts them the most. And so they end up on drugs, end up every way to try and get rid of any principles there are. And that's what the business does. And the women that trade their bodies to go and get the role, they get to the point where they have their Oscar, they have their money, but they don't have their dream. They don't have the soul that they started with. So it's like achieving don't mean anything. If I get all the Nobel Prizes from doing all of this, but in the process I have to trade out all of my integrity to do it so that they can stay in place, what benefit is that?
Throughout the years, Justin has made subtle clues about what actually happened to him, and one of the most significant ones was his music video for Yummy. Packed with symbolism, the video wasn't just a showy performance viewers soon noticed images that appeared to criticize influential people, such as suggestions that Clive Davis might have been involved in something unsettling. The Yummy promo even raised eyebrows. Fans claim that Justin's usage of pictures of babies expressing a message that no one is off limits was his method of bringing attention to the grim reality that nobody is secure in that world, not even the most innocent people.
That Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get at Bieber was looking a little predatory. And then Usher came in and discovered it and managed him and got custody of him and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the diddler. Does that sound like a good guy?
It's horrible.
Does that sound like a good guy? Now that we know what Diddy's really like, what kind of fucking asshole do you gotta be to take another boy, another talented boy, and put him in your place so it ain't gotta be you no more?
Every time Justin tried to distance himself from Diddy, it seemed Diddy pulled him right back in. He couldn't escape. At the time, both Diddy and Usher had a tight grip on Justin's career. He was trapped. Every move he made was controlled with threats that if he ever walked away, he'd be finished, no deals, no airplay, no future. It wasn't just pressure, it was manipulation. Justin wasn't just fighting for freedom, he was fighting to survive. In an industry that punishes those who speak out, he wasn't alone. Cassie was targeted by Diddy at just 19. Now she's bravely spoken out about the abuse. Like her, Justin may carry deep pain, but healing begins the moment the silence is broken.
You better get down there and meet this kid right now. He's amazing.
When all these pics come out and all this stuff with Bieber's big penis, are you the mastermind behind that? Say, listen, show off your big penis and people will come to those concerts. Or are you sitting there?
Is that the kind of man he's doing?
Usher, are you sitting down with him and say, yeah, show your or leave it in your pants? I mean, do you sit him down and say, look, part of this is PR,
Hey,
man.
by the way, he does have a brain of his own.
Yeah, but were you shocked at the size of his penis?
Hey, listen, he has a mind of his own. What he chose to do with his penis is his prerogative. He's managing that aspect of his life.
But Usher, somebody...
I have nothing to do with Justin Bieber's private parts.
Former group member Richard has come forward with strong testimony against Diddy, revealing that during her time working under his label, she and her group members were frequently harassed. Dawn claims that Diddy would unexpectedly enter their changing rooms and even go so far as to touch her inappropriately, but she didn't stop there. Dawn said that she saw Diddy become violent and physically lashing out in ways that left everyone in his vicinity stunned. These aren't just rumors, they're testimonials piled on top of...
Wow! I feel violated right now. Wow.
Lean into me again. You smell amazing. How old are you?
Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 16. I'll be 17 in like 2 weeks.
I don't ever remember smelling that good at 16. Like that was bad.
Yeah.
Wow, look at your eyes. Look at what a beautiful face. All right, now it's time to...
Would you rather have to be naked on stage during one full song?
Many believe Justin hasn't testified because he's still afraid, understandably, so given everything he's endured. As trials approach, strange things often start happening, especially to witnesses crucial to the prosecution. One male sex worker who provided evidence to the feds has reportedly vanished, eerily similar to Tory Lanez's case, where a key bodyguard disappeared. Expect more strange events as Diddy's defense works to clean up his image. From Justin Bieber's shocking claims to a growing list of A-listers, the courtroom drama is shaking the industry, and this is just the beginning. Stay tuned, more names are coming, and the truth is unraveling fast.